so much, everyone, for staying with us. The police force has come out to say the identities of some of the 12 persons, 6 of whom were killed gruesomely, and 6 others are still missing during a rescue operation in Delta State, where you heard it. That is where some military officers in that same state were killed. They also confirmed the arrest of 5 suspects, the slain officers, according to a statement by the force public relations officer Olumiwa Adejobi. Says that the policemen fell victim to an ambush by armed assailants while undertaking a mission to investigate the disappearance and rescue of 3 of their colleagues in Horo Forest in Delta State. Well, in Rivers State, there's another killing of another police officer. The police command there announced that a notorious cult leader, Gift Okpara, also known as Tubaba, who is the prime suspect in the murder of a former divisional police officer of Awada Division, Baku Angbashim, in September last year. Angbashim was ambushed and captured in the Odemudie community in Awada East local government area of Rivers State by the cult gang. It was dismembered, and they filmed his gruesome killing. Let's speak with the first public relations officer of Nigerian Police Force, Mr. Muyiwa Adejobi, joins us live on the program. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
How are you?
This was such a sad one, and it wasn't only the men in military uniform that were killed in Delta State. It affected men of the police force. How is the police receiving this?
Option is quite unfortunate. We are pained to have lost our men. They are heroes. Those we continue to celebrate. The men were special operation. You'll recall that around January 2024, 3 of our men got missing. They were ambushed at a point. Somebody lured them to that ambush. One person came to the point where they're having their stop and search, told them that somebody stole, some people stole his phone. Process, they wanted to go and assist. They couldn't see them. So that led to another operation on the February where we lost 6 and they were ambushed. And this is not the first time our men we've been embarking on such rescue operation. This particular theme that was attacked, 6 of them lost. They have been doing rescue operations. That was not the first time. But unfortunately, we lost 6 of them, and 3 got missing again. We were actually trying to search for the corpses. You know, in law, you don't declare somebody as missing dead until after 7 years, you don't see him without disappearance. So we were actually trying to look for the corpses until we got the corpses. And we're able to arrest some of them. We have been able to arrest 9 of them so far.
In the Delta incident?
In the Horo Forest attack. It's the same area. We have been able to arrest 9 of them. First arrest 5 of them. Last week I made additional arrests of 3. And I think on Sunday we arrested another 1. And these are suspects that are directly involved in the killing, not passers-by that we felt we should just pick Tom, Dick, and Harry to be in our cell. No. The IGP deployed the team comprising PMF men from 51, IRT men, and some of our tactical detectives.
To hunt these
to even go after even the killing the team that was attacked, comprising PMF, IRT, that's intelligence response team close to your office here in Guzapiri. They all went on IG's instruction to go and search for the missing 3. That's why they were ambushed again. The same forest. So we were able to go after them. We embarked on our normal forensic analysis of certain things, and were able to pick them. We are still picking them. We continue to pick them. We didn't come out to say it on time because we actually were waiting to get the corpses recovered. When we recover the corpses, we were able to recover 6 corpses and 3 missing. So that's why we have 6 dead, 3 missing in action. Well, up to now, according to the provisions of the law, we are still searching for the missing 6, and nobody can declare them dead. But we continue. We are hopefully.
By some
hopefully we go to get them.
Yeah. We wish and we hope that they are alive. So that they can tell their stories. And this sad scenario, there's another one which happened. Of course, I'm going to come back to the Delta situation. There's another one which happened, the DPO that was killed in Awada, which we understand that the prime suspect has been gotten. But there was a tape where the IG was speaking about. Let me allow our viewers to listen to what the IG said about that Rivers, the DPO in Rivers that was gruesomely murdered.
The tragic killing of a divisional police officer, SP Pago Anbashi, in Rivers State, is another event which serves as a stark reminder of the multi-dimensional challenges we face in maintaining security and order across our nation. The perpetrators of this heinous crime have murdered sleep, and they shall sleep no more.
That was what the IG said when that happened. And give us an update on that.
We matched that with the word of the IGP. You know, Tubaba has been neutralized because he engaged. There was a first gun battle between the police and his team. Incidentally, he was hit by the bullet, and we didn't know on time. But his gang, they already took him away and buried the corpse. Later, we discovered the corpse, the decomposing corpse of Tubaba. Another one tool has been arrested. There's no how you want to kill any of our men and you go scot-free. It's not possible. Like what the IGP said, they have murdered sleep and they will not sleep. If murdered peace, they will not have peace. It's apart from being a criminal offense, apart from being a sin, forbidden by all religions to kill a fellow human being, apart from being an abnormality according to psychologists, is a disservice to our nation to have our security operatives, the police, soldiers, or any security agents whatsoever carrying out official operation will be murdered in that manner. Not only murdered, the corpses mutilated, pieces. It's just quite unfortunate.
And the sad scenario they dismember the bodies, they kill them, they
will see video and they will take picture, they will do the video, that will circulate the video. It's quite unfortunate. But it's that time we started taking certain decisions that enough is enough. Like the IGP said, it's not going to work again. We have been able to pick them. Those who are in our cells, they are helping us now. They are helping us. We pick them from various locations. And they are in a place now, we are still working on them. You know, we need to, right now we are still asking them where are the 6 missing in action officers. You know, we don't torture again in the police. That era has gone. We are actually carrying out what we call interview and interrogation in a professional way to get them. We are conscious of the provisions of Anti-Torture Act of 2017. You don't need to torture anybody. It may take us time to get information from them, but we surely get information from them. We still get as many as possible that's still a way that's at large, and we'll definitely look for men and we'll get them. Whatever it is, we're going to get them.
Meanwhile, why has the Niger Delta region become such a dreadful place for security agents? Because this Rivers, the Awada one in Rivers State, the Delta one to the military in Niger Delta, the one against the police in the Niger Delta.
I think there are many multidimensional perspectives in that regard. The population, the growing economy of that place, the whole business they have in that place, and so many other things. But I think we, from the security circle in Nigeria, we have been carrying out certain analysis. As I speak with you, a meeting is going on with senior officers, service commanders, even with the NSA to address some of these issues. Not only in Niger Delta area, we've been having pockets of incidences in all the geopolitical zones across the country. And it's our responsibility to actually tackle these challenges for us to have a peaceful society in Nigeria. It's not only in the southern part of Nigeria, but this particular delta, you can see that we have recorded almost of two or three or four incidences in Delta states in particular. But I think everybody is bothered. Even the governor of Delta State is worried. The traditional rulers are worried. Indigenes of Delta State are worried about this too. And many of them, I want to commend them. They have been trying to work with us hand in hand to see how we can actually get some of these armed assailants that are causing problems in this place. But I want to assure you that if as I speak with you, I don't think they are still hibernating in any corner of Delta State. They must have fled because it has not been so easy for them. We have taken the battle to their areas and we'll pick all of them one after the other without picking innocent people. That era has gone that we just go in the street and be picking those you suspect or those you think must have been involved in the killing of our men. No, we have our direct targets and we are going for our targets.
Are there interconnection, are there relationship between the killings of the police officers and that of the soldiers?
Well, I wouldn't say. Don't let us preempt what investigations will reveal to us. From the defense headquarters, an investigation has been instituted concerning the killing of the soldiers. From our own side, we are still investigating. And that doesn't mean that if we come across any tangible information, we're not going to share our intelligence with defense. We are working together. And like I told you, there's a meeting going on involving all of them. If you come across anybody who must have been involved in the killing of the soldiers, we'll surely involve them. And I'm sure at the end of the day, all of us will meet at the point to see how we can have due prosecution of some of these suspects we have with us. We are still going to get more, even involving the killings of the soldiers. The police will still do the needful. The honors is on us to make sure we pick all of them. That's why the police is in charge of investigation, prosecution, and all these things. So we are working together and we'll get all of them. We are going to get all of them. We are working seriously. Our men are still on the field. We will not be deterred because it's one of those things we need to experience. We have signed for it to our mandate is to protect Nigerians. And while protecting Nigerians, we come across issues like these, challenges like this, our men will not be deterred in any way. And that's why you see that the IGP has encouraged them. Even those, the family of the 6, we have contacted them. The IGP has decided to give them posthumous award. You are aware that our awards and commendation event will be coming up on the 15th of
I was going to wonder why. Is that the first time that's happening?
It's the first time. We've been having, will I say, quote and unquote, localized ceremonies like that the commissioner will give certificate, but this will be the first time the IGP will convince all your thing, and officers across board will be honored. We have various categories, almost 15 or 17 categories that will be honored. We're having 3 nominees per category. The most outstanding one will be the winner, while the remaining 2 will still have something to go on with. IG is going to commend everybody, either commendation for merit or courage. You're going to have something. Our team, the faculty, has been working on that to select those who are competent, those who are capable, who have done good in all areas to win this award. And this, our fallen heroes, will also be honored. We cannot leave them. IG is going to get across. We are going to move with their family shoulder to shoulder to navigate this difficult moment, and they would never be left alone. So we have this award coming to honor them, and of course the ones that are serving. And those individuals have done well for us, groups, experts that have been assisting the police.
But what about, Mr. Adejobi, what about the welfare of the officers? I mean, talking about
the slain ones.
No. I mean, we understand that the IG has also ordered.
No, they are going to pay their entitlements. For the first time, the entitlement, if they have not paid, I'm sure they must have made necessary arrangement to pay all of them by now, as I speak with you. But I'm sure the IGP has directed the OC Insurance to do that immediately. I'm talking of the slain officers, and they must have contacted their families. We are going to honor them. They are part of us. Whether their husbands or their breadwinners have gone or not, police would never leave them.
But what about the welfare, general welfare of 7 police officers?
That is broad. When you talk of welfare, it's broad. Whether you're talking of salary, emolument, or allowances, and what have you. But let me say, without missing words, that the present leadership, under the amiable leadership of IGP Kayode Adeolu has been working assiduously to mend so many things. Talking on salaries, working on something, I don't want to discuss that.
So something is in the offing.
As per the pension, is working seriously too. Very, very soon, the IGP is going to address police family, both serving and retires, and everybody will smile. And let me say again that we know the major problem is housing problem, barracks, accommodation, because of our number. So for the first time, the IGP is trying to convene Nigerian Police Housing Summit. We have experts who are working with us. We actually want to tap into resources we have in Nigeria. We will likely get out to people to help us to get some funds to do that. And of course, we want to go into PPP. so that we have some portions of land we want to use. Some governors have given us some pieces of land we need to use, but we want our men to just have somewhere to raise their heads, to put their heads.
And some of your barracks are being in terrible shape. You drive around some parts of the country and you see police barracks.
There are many that are not bad, but we've been trying to work to fix some of them. But you know, we have a very large number of barracks and accommodation facilities across the country. But IGP, as I speak with the IGP, is still has formed a team that's working on that, how to see how we can go about it. And I'm sure the president, the government of Nigeria will be looking into that direction too. The president and commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not going to leave Nigerian police force alone. Everything will work well for us, and we're optimistic we're going to get it better. Quick one,
I have a few minutes to the end of the interview. The tactical force that was inaugurated by the IG, some of them, we understand that the training were in batches. Has the last set been trained?
You mean SIS?
Yes.
Special Intervention Squad?
Yeah.
Yes, the trainings are on. It's batch by batch.
So what happens with these SIS is that if there is any crime or incident, they are able to move. They are equipped aerially and they are equipped on the ground too. Is that how they operate?
Exactly, that's how we have it. And we still have the intention of establishing SIS in all the states of the Federation. We have done almost 3 now. We are going one by one. You know, to have them is always very capital intensive, and of course, we have to give them armor personnel, give them at least a chopper to give them area support, give them hands and ammunition. But the IGP has been working assiduously to make sure this team is well funded. SIS, we're going to have them. And we have support from some of our governors so far. And some governors too have indicated interest in supporting the IGP to have SIS in their various states.
We understand that there is some deployment of technology also because of some of the rescue operation of kidnapped persons. But I know that if I ask you to go into those technology, you will tell me that they are not.
We are getting it better. We are more scientific. We are more ICT oriented in Nigerian police force. I don't want to say so many things on here, but very, very, very soon you're going to feel the impact of technology in our policing. You're going to feel the impact of science in our policing in this country. Don't forget that my IGP is a mathematician. He talks to some of these experts. He can't just leave it. He cannot be lagging behind because he knows what you are saying. He has his masters in engineering analysis. So when an engineer is talking, the IG will ask you a question, you know he has his onions, and he knows what he's saying. So with what we have on ground, we're optimistic Nigerian police force is going to...
Quick one, Muyiwa. There are a few public interest stories, which of course, you know, I see how you respond to people when they tweet at you and they send you social media messages. Fisayo Soyombo, was it declared wanted by the police?
No, I don't think so. We have not declared Soyombo wanted, but I think there are some petitions against him. And I think the National Cybercrime Center in the case, we know a modern way, professional way of getting across to him. You can't just declare him wanted. If he's around, they must have sent an invitation letter to him. He will honor it. I know him. He will honor him. But if he's not around, he will tell him, I'm not around, I will come across to you. There's no need for us to be declaring him wanted. I'm sure they are communicating with him. So
he's not handled by the police force, he's handled by another agency?
No, National Cybercrime Center is
under the
police property. Headed by the Commissioner of Police, Henry Mfai Uche.
In Abuja?
In Abuja, yeah. Close, that's a diplomatic way there.
So if he's going to be invited, he's going to be invited here in Abuja?
He's going to be in Abuja. The center is handling the matter. And if they want to invite him, they invite him. It has not gone to that level of declaring wanted.
So there are petitions against him?
I know. I'm sure there were 2 or 3 petitions against him. And because the CP briefed me this morning when I asked him certain question, because I read it too online that he has been declared wanted. Some people said he's going to turn in today. Some people said he has been arrested, his detention. So when I saw clarification from the CP, he told me no, that they have not even written to him. But I definitely are going to invite him because the way the allegations concerning certain publications is a platform did. And of course, invitation to the police now at this level is just to come and discuss and clarify certain things. Nothing more.
Very dark black man. That boy, he was released on Sunday. What about his case?
Well, I know he was arrested too, and you know they have been having issues, petitions and counter petitions. But one thing I want Nigerians to know is that many of us are not aware that we have a law concerning cybercrime-related issues and cyber stalking, cyber bullying, and the likes. I always say it, and Nigerians should know this night, that Cyber Crime Prohibition Act of 2015 is potent. It's not impotent. It's active, and we are going to enforce the law. If anybody does anything, you tweet, you post, or you publicize anything against me, and I think I'm not so okay, I will take it up against you.
Was it because that the petition against him, were there petitions against...
I know.
Were they coming from police officers?
No.
He was said to have made statement against IG and DIG.
No. He didn't say anything against the IG.
The DIG?
He said some things against the DIGs, and it's a personal thing now, not even an official thing. If he knows any DIG that is doing that, I think he knows EU alleges must prove in law.
Why did it take long before he was released?
I'm sure we don't see this time around. We don't detain people unreasonably. Any action we take in the police is legalized. So if he has been detained, he must have been on court order. It's not that we detain somebody for more than 24 hours, 48 hours, and we don't have the legal backing. I was told there was a court order to detain him because they're actually trying to touchlight certain things and, of course, and to do proper investigation so far. He's on bail. The case is not over. He's on bail. The case is not over. I think to release somebody on bail doesn't mean the end of the case. To have your liberty to move around.
So you still have his day in court.
The case is still on. The case is still on. But we can actually educate some people on this, that 2025 Cybercrime Prohibition Act is 2015, sorry, is very, very active, and we need to be mindful of what we do. You have the liberty to write whatever you want to write. You have liberty to publish as a journalist whatever you want to, but have facts.
All right. I have 30 seconds to go, and it's about this question is about some of your friends who are cross-dressers. And I say your friends because I see how people ask you questions about cross-dressing and these moral issues that are becoming a major problem in Nigeria. How is the police reacting to those kind of situations?
Well, Sheon, there are some cases that are always very difficult to prove. Fine, I'm not ruling out the fact that we have many of them. But if you, for instance, you want to prove a case of rape, rape has points to prove. If any one of those points is missing, you may lose your case in court. Let us be reasonable. You can't arrest somebody you want to prosecute without having credible evidence against such a person.
Cross-dressing is not a crime yet in Nigeria.
I don't think so, because I've not read anywhere it's an offense per se. But some of them that are into cross-dressing, the allegation is that they are into something else, unnatural offenses. That's where the problem lies. We need to actually have enough proof, credible evidence, to prove that they're actually into that. All those offenses are natural offenses in Nigeria, and they're punishable under our law. So
they must be careful how they
if you explore that it's not a crime in Nigeria, fine, you want to do that, you want to enjoy your liberty. But if you're into something else that is criminal or natural offenses, many people have been saying that, but let's have enough evidence to nail an individual is that dirty thing. The law will take its course.
All right. Olumuyiwa Adejobi is the PPRO of the Nigerian Police Force. Thank you so much indeed for clarifying. And our heart goes out to some of your colleagues that were gruesomely murdered and their families also tonight. We're hoping that God will help them through this tough period. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks Nigerians too for their support. God bless you all.
Thank you.